we are driving in Bombay. This feels surreal, very honestly. Feels great to be driving my car. Now it actually feels like this is happening. Like the move has happened. Like my whole life is back here in Bombay. It just feels so good to be back here is all I can say. Yes!
Welcome to the second episode of Moving Out with Larissa. Moving out from Goa was more like a heartbreak. There was a lot of sadness, but we are strong gals. We did it anyway, right? Now comes the beginning of a new era, Mumbai. I lived in Mumbai for 27 years already, so this is not a new battlefield. It's home. Mumbai is home and will always be. Keep watching to get a home tour and some tips and tricks that will help you whenever you need some packing and moving to do.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you a tour of the place the way I set it. Disclaimer, this is not the final setup because there's going to be a lot of work that's supposed to be done. So everything is like halfway done. It's not even halfway done. There is some furniture that the owner has put into this flat, but some stuff is mine. So I've just put some stuff here and there to just make it look like a home for at least 2 to 3 months. And this is what it is. So when you enter, this is the seating area. This is the couch that the owner actually put before I could move in. It's quite a nice color and I like it. This was my stuff. This is not going to be my center table. This is a TV unit that the owner had, but I'm going to replace it with something else. But for now, I've just added my pots and my books. I feel it just serves the purpose. Right here, we have the dining area. Now, this thing was also in my Goa house and I just put some plants in there. Not some real plants. This is a real plant. But these are some like fake flowers. This is the dining table and that there is my work desk. So this is the situation right now. This is right next to the kitchen, so it can get quite noisy. Like you can hear the sizzling of the masalas even right now. For now, this is perfect. I don't like the situation. And here we have Sureka. Sureka making some fish for me. This is the kitchen. The kitchen is almost the same. Now comes the funny part. Please don't laugh. And please don't say that, Larissa, you always do this. I don't. I will not do this to this room. At least listen to what I'm going to say. Okay, so this is not going to be the condition of this room. These boxes, these bags and some boxes here are supposed to go to my mom's place. I'm supposed to give this to a friend. A lot of things are going to go. This Christmas tree is going to be put in the storage. These are some clothes that just dried. So this apartment is a 2.5 BHK and this is the half BHK. So, you know, this is going to be like my work area. It's quite smaller than the other room. So this is going to be the work area and all the work will happen here. Yeah, bye-bye messy room. Okay, so now we move on to the master bedroom. This is where I sleep currently. So this is the condition of the room. This is a broken curtain rod. This is what it is. I mean, just being super honest, like when you move in, your house is not going to be like glamorous. At least for a few weeks, you'll still be settling in, doing some things. There's going to be a lot of like stuff to be done. Some things will break like this and you can't help it. Also, these curtains are not mine. I'm not a fan of these kind of curtains. I personally don't like them at all. So I think I'm going to change them or maybe get blinds. Now, this piece is from Goa. You guys must have seen this on my vlogs and in my Instagram. This is actually a vintage piece which had to come here again. It's so gorgeous. It's like a 3-mirror situation. And then we have dun 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 the closet. At this moment, it has these things. This is all going to change. This is going to change. The wardrobe, this is what the owner left. I don't like the look of it. It's very simple. It's nice and simple, but I want to give it like my touch. And this is my couch I got from Goa. Actually, this couch is like, I think 5 to 6 years old. And I just refurbished it with this floral pattern when I was in Goa. All my skateboards are here. So basically, I think you've gotten a gist of how I've set my house at the moment. I moved in on the 28th of September. Today is 14th of October. So this is what it is. So this is my little house. I'm so happy I've finally moved back to Bombay. I love Goa, but I think it was time for me to come back to Mumbai, to get back into the Mumbai zone, because that is who I actually am, is what I realized after I moved to Goa. Because before that, I was like, oh no, not a city girl at all. bola, I love the village life, but I think I was wrong. Anyway, let's move on to the most important part of this video, that is tips and tricks on moving out and moving in. Okay, so now that I've given you a gist of how the moving in process was, the unpacking, etc., it's time to give you what you're actually here for. The tips and tricks on moving out and unpacking. Let's begin. Okay, so I've written down everything so I don't miss out on anything. First things first, you have to keep a bag handy, like a suitcase, and also a box. Now I'll tell you what goes in the bag and what goes into the box. Your bag or your suitcase usually has like your clothes, your toiletries, other clothing items, or whatever you need on a daily basis. And the box that I'm talking about will be labeled as open first box, and this will have a lot of things that you need for the first few days after you move. So when you move into your new place, you unpack this box first because it has all your essentials. In fact, you gotta fill this box with everything you need to survive. First things first, keys. Now this will have your keys to everything. It could be keys to your door, your new apartment, your old apartment, or anything, like keys to everything, your car, your bike. And if you lose keys, you're dead, you know that. So you cannot misplace these in your packing boxes. The same goes for important documents. You cannot misplace your important documents or you're screwed, so you gotta keep them in this box. You keep them safe. You might need a pen and a notebook. I mean, everything happens on your phone nowadays, but still, it's very important to keep a pen handy at least. A little lift me up with some instant coffee sachets or instant chai. Believe me, this really helps. Now that reminds me of snacks. I usually keep an energy bar or even keep like a chocolate bar handy. Now slowly we move on to the much more important bits. Food. Now in today's day and age, you can always order food online, but in case you don't like ordering food that much, you can always keep some ready to cook packets handy. Now that also means you need some basic utensils in this box because you're going to come to this apartment and don't have any utensils to cook in, and you cannot keep looking for utensils in those boxes. You will also need some cleaning supply. There's going to be dust everywhere. A jhadu, a broom for your bathroom, etc. You'll need some toilet paper, sanitary pads, you'll need soap or shower gel, and even detergent soap. You will need an extension board to charge all your gadgets in one place. Because there's probably going to be boxes everywhere in the house, you cannot look for charging points and then lose your gadgets in the process. It's better to have an extension board. A pair of scissors or a cutter to open the boxes. A first aid kit or a medicine box should be on you at all times. Believe me, you're gonna get a headache with this. And obviously, like I mentioned, in your suitcase, you're gonna have your clothes, your basic toiletries, some work stuff if you're a workaholic like me. Like I always have like a laptop bag when I'm moving because I need my work equipment like right there. I want to start working whenever I can. So that's that. Now those are your essentials. Now we move on to what to unpack first and how. One thing you need to keep in mind is do not unpack everything at once. You will die. Do one room at a time. So I personally go in this manner. Like I do the bathroom first. That's because it's the smallest and the quickest thing to do. You basically just have to put your toiletries in place and bam, like your bathroom is ready to use. And that also kind of like tricks our mind into thinking that we're already done with one room, so that works. Then you do the kitchen because you have to cook to eat and you need to eat to survive.
Oh my god! Wow!
So that's that. And then I go with the clothes. Now I have a ton of clothes, so I need to unpack the clothes boxes first because otherwise I have no options to wear for the next few weeks and it's damn confusing. And then you move on with the other things, the little bits here and there. Do your living room and then you do your bedroom. I feel the clothes take up my majority of the time. The clothes, the kitchen, and I feel once you set up these things, you can slowly, gradually move on the other things to the others as well. And I totally understand if you think this entire process is so overwhelming. I've done it like 5 times and I cry all the time. But it's just a matter of few days, and if you're well prepared, it's already half done. Like they say, well begun is half done. And another important tip, always decluttering before moving from the previous house to the next one helps a lot. Decluttering! It helped me so much, and now I literally know what's where. That has never happened in my entire life. And that's it, I think. I feel I've covered almost everything, but in case I haven't, please put them in the comments so the others can read them as well, and they can pack their stuff properly and unpack as well. And that's it for this video. However, this is not the last episode of the Moving Out series. We have some more videos, maybe one video or maybe one more video after that in the Moving Out series, but that's going to come out after 1 or 2 months because this house is not done yet. I still have so much work to do in this place, and I want to show it to you after it's properly done according to my wish. And that's going to be too cool. That's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait for my house to be ready. I'm planning on getting it done before Christmas and before my birthday. My birthday is on the 19th. I hope that happens. And that being said, that's it for this video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you think the tips were very useful, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Also, let me know if you're moving soon or if that's why you're watching this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.